of Police by the Inspector General of Police is on patronage, and it is undermining state governors' efforts in fight against insecurity in the country. Governor Wike said this when he led Senator Orji Uzokalo, former Minister of Works, Mike Onola Menem, on project inspection in Port Harcourt and Obiakwa local government areas.
They appoint commissioners of police based on patronage. A politician from my state will go to say IG, give me CP. IG is not posting CP based on competence to fight crime. IG is posting CP based on the fact that the man in the party says he wants to sue person. And then when the person comes, will he fight his insecurity? You know that's the problem we're having in this country today. And how can I partner with such a government? How do I do it? A government that will not do things based on competence, that you post a commissioner of police based on the interest.
All right, so you might want to deal with any other position, but not that of Commissioner of Police, because it has to do with security. So if what the governor has said is anything to go by, you can understand the kind of trouble that we are in. But to discover whether it's anything to go by, our guest, Mr. Dennis Amachree, he's a security consultant. He joins us via phone this morning. Good morning, Mr. Amachree. Adam. Okay, I lost that call, so I'll have to call him back. But of course, there's always room to get your thoughts on this. Now, you've been in Rivers for quite some time, and, well, this is one state that has had a lot of commissioners. I don't know, it seems like this state gets a change more frequently than other states, going by the timeline of events. Is insecurity larger here than it is in other states, or is the business of patronage even louder than it is in other parts? But again, as I said, I'm going to try to reconnect with my guests, but I'd like to hear from you. Do you agree with what the governor said? Of all the positions the people have said, oh, this is based on nepotism, patronage, it's a settlement. Do you agree that the position of Commissioner of Police is also based on patronage? 08179230002. Please turn off your radio as you call me. Good morning.
Good morning, Chinedu.
Morning.
It's Sam Oracle.
Morning.
My name.
Okay.
I 100% disagree with the governor. As a matter of fact, Rivers State is not the only place where commissioners of police are being changed. I can also vividly remember some time ago when he was the Minister for Education or Minister of State for Education. He didn't complain. Instead, he was allegedly using the Commissioner of Police then to fight the governor in power then. So what are we talking about? Is it the settlement of the boys then, or is it the experience that he had then that he's coming to tell us now that this was how it used to be? I think since the governor is among... Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is among...
Yes, since the governor is among those governors who are collecting security votes every month, they should concentrate on providing security for the people, not giving us friendly excuses here and there about Commissioner of Police, this and that.
Okay.
We are tired of hearing all these friendly excuses. The governor should tell us what he has. He has provided or what he's going to provide on improving the security of the state, not all these friendly excuses and allegations. Thank you. That is my take.
Thank you very much. He believes the governor is making excuses instead of doing what he's supposed to do. I'm going to try to reconnect to that guest because it's important we get his input. Don't go anywhere.
In the face of the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic,
we crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
All right. So I've shared the position of our governor. He states that the posting of commissioners of police is based on patronage and not on competence. Do you agree with this position?
I don't agree with that because there are no facts to support that. We know that posting in the military or in the police are done on seniority and competence, but there is, although you can still have patronage happening in certain areas of posting, but you might not have very good facts to support that. So, posting to River, I don't understand because if it is on patronage, that is the policeman really wants to come to Port Harcourt. And of course, if the governor can recall, he himself said that most policemen that are posted to Rivers, they don't last. They come there, they stay for a very few months, and then they are posted out of the place because the powers that be in Abuja don't want them to continue there. So this is contradictory, and I don't know, maybe the governor meant something else.
But if a governor does not have a smooth relationship with an office such as that of the commissioner, shouldn't that raise eyebrows as to the possibility of the central power frustrating his efforts at a state?
I don't know if they are posted out because they don't have a smooth relationship with the governor. Because the governor himself said it, that when they come to Rivers State, they have a very good relationship with him, and they don't last. They remove them out of the place because maybe the powers that be in Abuja don't want them to be friendly with the governor. So I don't understand where the governor is now having problems with the policemen, that the commissioners that are being sent to him.
Okay, now let's look at that title, Chief Security Officer. We've had some governors a couple of times claim that they are not the Chief Security Officer, and their reason was because they did not control the police structure. Is this accurate?
This issue of Chief Security Officer is becoming a national problem because when you look at some states, the governor is the chairman of the Security Council of the state, whereby he chairs a weekly meeting, of the police, the Security Council, which includes the police, the military, the SSS, and other security agencies that operate in the state. So, it depends on the cordiality of relationship between the governor and these elements of the Security Council. Because I have been a member of the Security Council in Lagos State, where the governor of Lagos State is the chairman. And we have a very good relationship whereby we work very, very, very much, synergizing. And I don't have to go to Abuja to get permission to do certain things. The order that is given to my service to carry out, or the service order given to the police to carry out, or even the Navy or the Army are carried out, and then of course you carry them out and inform your headquarters.
Now, I don't understand where governors are saying that they are not the chief security officer because they don't have a police force to control. If that is the case, or an army to control, if it comes to military, yes, I will agree that you are the chief security officer does not mean that you have to control the army. The commander-in-chief of the army, controls the army. And you, as a governor, if you want the military in certain situations, you talk to the commander-in-chief and request, and they will be sent. It's done in even mature democracy like the United States. There is no governor that controls even the National Guard. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But when you come to police, that's why we're talking of state police. Now, let me be very, very clear on this. State police does not mean that the police for the governor. The state police are policemen that are going to, set up by the National State Assembly that are going to carry out the laws of the state. And then, of course, you have local government sheriffs which are going to carry out the laws, bylaws of the local government. They are not an arm of the state government in the sense of control.
Okay.
They are going to enforce the laws, not be directed to go at the opposition of the governor. This is the thin line that we have to be very, very clear about. Because many people are thinking, I don't have a state police to command, so I'm not the chief security officer. I don't have any power. The police is not your power. The police to enforce laws of the state, not to pursue your opposition. So I think this is something we have to be very clear across the country, because this is a misunderstood point where many people are believing that they need their own army or they need their own police to do how they like.
Okay.
The abuse of the law enforcement and security agency.
All right. So let's look at influence. You said earlier that, of course, the governors are not supposed to control either the police or the army, but they're supposed to be in agreement with their heads to help build better security. If there's a conflict of interest, let's say the Inspector General of Police gives an order to the commissioner in a state to do something, and the governor of that state is not exactly okay with that order, that obviously is a conflict. What happens in that situation?
You have to give me an example of something like that. Because, you see, the politicization of the security or enforcement agencies is what is causing all this. It is not a matter of if, let's go into, for instance, River State. Now, if an APC person, River State is a PDP state, and an APC person commits a crime, the governor is saying that, okay, we have to arrest him. Then Abuja will come in and say the police who are supposed to take the arrest should not.
Okay.
Because that is going to be arrested is an APC man. That is wrong. And that is where the politicization of the law enforcement people comes in, and you see, that is where we are saying that the police should be independent in the sense that they are just made to carry out the laws of the country or of the state, because every state has its own law, and every country has its own law. Every local government has its own bylaws. And it is law enforcement. That's why their name is law enforcement, not political enforcement. I hope I'm very clear on this.
Yes, you are. So if the police has been politicized, doesn't it give the governor some kind of point? I mean, well, maybe not with appointments of commissioners, but if politics has been mingled with security, that means Governor Wike might have some points when he talks politically about the influence of Abuja on the police.
Well, it depends on how you play your politics. It depends on how you play your politics. You know, are you going to play your politics to the detriment of the safety and security of your people? Or you play your politics knowing fully well that this, and you, of course, I can see, look, there are times I have attended a ceremony where the governor of Rivers State has got a whole bunch of hillocks, boats for the Navy, Air Force, all kinds of security agencies. We have bought all kinds of transportation, facilitation means, you know, costing more than billions of naira. Now, when you do things like that, are you saying that after doing it like that, they don't still listen to you? So why are you doing it? If I have to buy things for the police, it's because they lack it. And if they lack it and I bought it for them, they should also use these particular things to enforce the laws of my state, to use them to safeguard my people. So are we saying that all this, the governor continues spending on these things and they are not listening to him? That is the question that I think had to be answered.
Okay. It's an important question, but thank you very much, Mr. Amachree, for your time. It's been an honor speaking with you. Have yourself a beautiful day, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure. All right. So my guest has quite the profile. Reading about it, there was a part where I couldn't get enough of it. Security consultant, Zoomland Security Solutions from July 2014 till now. Senior Regional Security Director, GE Global Growth and Operations, Sub-Saharan Africa. Regional Vice President, American Society for Industrial Security, International Region 44, Western Central Africa, between 2011 and 2013. Country Security Manager, ADEX Petroleum Development, Nigeria. And there are about 4 or 5 other lines of his international security engagements. That's Mr. Dennis Amachree, who I just spoke with. And he disagrees with the position of the governor. We'll take a break. Coming up next, I speak with you. Our governor says that postings for commissioners of police is based on patronage and not competence. What say you?
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817
CP. I just not posting CP based on competence to fight crime. I just posting CP based on the fact that the man in the party said he wants so person. And then when the person comes, will he fight his insecurity? He will not. That's the problem we're having in this country today. And how can I partner with such a government? How do I do it? A government that will not do things based on competence, that you post a commissioner of police based on the interest of a politician.
Our governor cannot work with a government that does not post based on competence. The position of the River State Governor, Sam Wike. Well, I spoke with a guest earlier, Dennis Amachree, who's a security consultant. He completely disagreed with the governor. I'd like to know what your position is. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp, as always, is 080-903-06416. Remember, we are live on Twitter and YouTube. That means you can watch as you listen. It's at Nigeria Info PH on Twitter and, of course, Nigeria Info PH on YouTube. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, brother.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Ibiso from Odili Road.
Go ahead, Ibiso.
Okay. My concern about this discussion, why is it that our governor, every time they put a commissioner, you must have something to say? This is security matter. People will know how they run their own affairs. As in Nigeria is now, they will say, they are posting to social place. Now they can take them from Delta State to Lagos. That is their own Nigerian info. Operate. This is how the police force operates. The thing there is, if they post a commissioner, our governor will talk. If they do this, our governor will. So for me, it's just over shaking the water. Let me put it like that. Because when they post a commissioner, the thing there is, accept the commissioner they post. Any commissioner, once they're a commissioner, and you start for some time, the next thing they will take you to another place and promote you. You cannot be in that same seat again. So the governor should just accommodate anybody that they post to.
Yeah, but hold on. If there is a challenge, because the governor said that it's difficult working with such a government. If there's a challenge as to why he cannot work with the commissioner simply, shouldn't he at least say something?
The governor is saying he cannot work with the commissioner.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's.
Your question again, sorry.
Don't worry. Thank you very much for calling. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Mr. Zion. Good morning to you.
Morning, Mr. Zion.
The governor is right.
Okay.
And when you look at the position of the governor, he's trying to bring up the ingredients that which everybody as in a system ought to run itself. Ever since we start practicing these political appointments, check the way Nigeria has turned itself to. The Nigerian police is a body enacted by an act of a parliament, and it should run itself. Sir, we have what we call the Police Service Commission. what should have been the responsibility of the Nigerian Police Service Commission? Is it not to look into beyond just the welfare? Sir, until the Nigerian police start to appoint their own commissioners of police, their own IG, as the way they are conducting promotions in different ranks, that is the only way the Nigerian police can be sanitized, including some sensitive bodies enacted by the act of the parliament in this country, including INEC. Until INEC starts appointing their own leader, their own head, their own chairman, who keep having these political appointments that will be used to usurp the system and the nation will not move forward.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Zion. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, James calling.
Go ahead,
The governor is 100% right. You cannot be changing commissioner of police without the awareness of the governor. Maybe there's an issue now, which he and the former commissioner was, Sam, trying to do or to tackle. We need to go you hear that he removed the that commissioner. And he bring another one. And that one can come, he didn't come and say, okay, bring this one taxis. So those things, in fact, it disrupts so many things. Now, ask the question, which country practice the way Nigeria is practicing? Which country? No country practice the way we govern, in fact, the way we do things are being controlled in Nigeria. No, go to Ghana here. Governors control they have their own security, which they control in their own state. Look at the last time the governor is trying to introduce his own security outfit called Neighborhood Watch. What happened? The 3 days here, this body camp, they are aware. Commission police is aware. Even IG is aware. Before he settled that, because of politics, no problem, politics here. The same military went there and he saw that they have intelligence report that is training militants. Imagine. Now,
Okay.
if you can remember what the governor said, the governor said that any governor said that he's in control of security in his state, that governor is a liar. Because you have security report in your state, and you tell policeman, see the reporter, I have not. Talk to police. But now we tell you, let me hear from commissioner of police. And when we go to commissioner and say IG, IG will say no, maybe somebody, a politician, tell IG, say no, that place, I have interest there. IG will tell the commissioner of police.
All right. Thank you very much. The system has been highly politicized, you're trying to say. Hector on WhatsApp says, Governor Wike should please stop the hypocrisy and allow the police IG do his professional job. The governor should be informed that the former police commissioner was promoted to assistant IG, so he needs to leave for another police CP. What is my governor always afraid of? Except the governor does not want Mr. Joseph, the former commissioner, to progress. Do not do that to others, Hector says. And still on WhatsApp, the claim that governors are not in control of the police is pure fallacy. According to Sheikh Hussaini, governors control police during election to their own favor. Police CPs in all 36 states are changed at all times. It's not only in Rivers. The past CP of Rivers was posted because he was promoted. John says, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
The network was well by one. I was talking to you. Mr. Famode Mido.
Okay.
I was saying, if the IG of police posts a commissioner of police to River State, to any state, the governor should accept it in good faith. You understand? Because you will not dictate what the IG of police will say. They know how they run their own, how am I going to put it, package, let me put it like that in the local language. If anyone they post, the governor must talk. Anything they post, the governor must say something. Which is, to me, as a person, is not good.
All right, Ibiso, thank you very much. Joshua Obong is asking on Facebook, does it sound good when they say you're the chief security officer, but the officer takes instructions from Abuja? If he's the chief security officer, then he should be allowed to control the security of the states, including the police force and similar agencies. I think Governor Wike should be commended for always speaking the truth the way it is rather than condemning. I see him as a fearless governor. Lucky Emmanuel AK says he should not detect who should be posted, dictate I think you mean, to him as a police commissioner. If his hands are clean, he should be able to work with any person posted to the state. A clear conscience fears no accusation. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good
morning. This is Uche calling from Obibo.
Turn off your radio, Uche.
Good morning. It's turned down.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak because I've been calling since. Please, this complaint about our governor, our honorable governor, is getting too much because whenever they posted a commissioner, he will get angry or he will get mad at the commissioner. I don't get it. Because I remember not quite long ago when he was the commissioner as well, when he was using Mbu in this state. We don't have to forget it so easily, when he was using Mbu to determine what happens in the state. So that experience, I believe he has gotten then. That is the experience he feels. That is what is happening now. That is my suggestion. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Awunari Benibo says, talking only politics, not talking governance every day. Well, they are connected. The politics is good. It translates to good governance. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Amachree.
Go ahead.
The governor is 100% right. Let me tell you, the kind of politics in Nigeria, check the security problem in Nigeria now. Is it good? Is it better, or is it getting worse day by day? It's getting worse because the security aspect is very, very bad. You can't be putting commissioner of police anyhow without the consent of the governor. Yes, I'm telling you, okay, look at what Bruta said last time, that he was appointed to Chief Army Staff because his father and Mr. President are friends. And what did he do? Bruta failed. That's what we are talking about. The governor is 100% because they know what they are seeing, which me and you are not experiencing. They know what they are seeing. Politicians are controlling the commissioner of police at Abuja. Look at all the state security everywhere. Posting of commissioner of police, okay, do you need any result? How do you need any result? And for information, nobody can control my governor. My governor, nobody can control him. That's why he's on the truth. He tell you what he's seeing. Because the chief security of this state, he's not even doing what he's supposed to do. Because the politics is involved.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Leave these politicians. When Goodluck Jonathan was president, the governor was controlling the police in the state, even harassing a sitting governor. We saw all that. So make we hear something. What goes around, Sir Ken says on WhatsApp, comes around. Has the state a new police commissioner? The photos on the internet with the idea that there's someone new in the state. Why is the governor of Rivers always crying? Has he forgotten what he did with Joseph Mbu to harass the then governor? This particular incident seems to be a big one on this conversation. Hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
My name is Susie. I'm calling you from my community.
Okay, go ahead.
On the governor's issue, grounds on the issue concerning the posting of police people and all of that, I just want to ask the governor a simple question. And my question is, at what point did the governor realize that police people or commissioners are being posted based on political grounds? Because these are people speaking as from their personal experience. So if there is anything, like somebody said, even your person you invited, your speaker said, there's something the governor has not told us about. He hasn't told us about. So he should explain that to us so that we understand where he is coming from, because he has been a beneficiary of this thing. This chief of staff, as I speak to you now, Promise Mosu, was a former commander of staff in Rivers State. And the minute that guy except from the office, he appointed him as the chief of staff, and not today that guy is still there. So at what criteria did he appoint Promise Mosu as the chief of staff? Thank you very much.
Okay. Now back to Facebook. Lolo Pelle says, see people. Okay. Thank you, Lolo. Mark Wokoma says, there was a commissioner of police posted years ago that patronized him. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Charles.
Go ahead, Charles.
It's because things are done wrong before, we should continue. We can have used Mbu to control our nature and the rest of the things. Should it continue? I remember there was a time from the Senate House, somebody said from the Senate House, the police used to promote giving their age above others. So we shouldn't be doing politics on people's lives. People are dying in the north. It's a security issue. Posting somebody that is not capable to that place, people will still die. If everybody is living comfortably in their house, does not mean that when the wrong person see the wrong thing and says, this is wrong, we should be able to take his word and find how to amend and live a better life, not to look at the past life.
All right. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, Sam. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Mufasa on the line.
Okay. Go ahead, Mufasa.
Well, Sam, I'm not going to look at the rightness or wrongness of the governor's position. What I have to say is this. Nigeria, we operate a constitutional democracy. And I think that if there is any, issue that anybody is not, comfortable with, there are channels in which these things can be addressed. But I do not really feel right when leaders, come and begin to complain as if they are helpless. Like a previous caller has said, at what point did the governor realize that this practice is no longer, working for him as a governor of the state? You understand what I'm saying? This has always been the practice. And if the governor just realized all of a sudden that, it's only when you are loyal or it's they are playing politics with police posting, there are proper and appropriate channels that this, energy can be channeled to. You have state House of Assembly members, you have federal lawmakers that you can meet and say that let us present this matter before the National Assembly or the State House of Assembly. But when they begin to act like perpetual complainants, it gives me serious cause for concern. Security operatives and officers, they have always been posted after they stayed for some period of time in a particular location. And I'm very, very sure that is not just peculiar to Nigeria alone, especially where you have federal agencies that the moment you notice that they've stayed too long in a place, you send them out from that place to another location. But if the governor just realized now that it's politics, the governor should stop complaining whenever he has the opportunity to speak. He should go to the House of Assembly and ventilate his position. They should stop complaining to us. Already we are tired of complaints. So when leaders begin to complain like this, it gives me the impression that they themselves, they don't even, understand that Nigeria operates a constitutional democracy. This cannot just change by men complaining to the people. Go to the appropriate channels, go to the National Assembly, and lobby your lawmakers from your state. They should start it from there. So that is just my concern about this matter.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And my final call. Good morning. Please turn off your radio.
Hello.
Good morning.
Oracle, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Obuni Kim. I'm calling from Akota West.
Go ahead.
Sam, I disagree with the governor because police work is a routine work. A routine that officers, if they can have gotten another level, another promotion, another commissioner will come to River State. Governor Wike play politics for everything. As I'm talking to you now, Akota West did not have commissioner under Wike government. They want to tell you that there's no competent politician or competent people in Akota West. Governor Wike play politics for everything in River State. God will judge Wike. God will judge Wike. God will judge Wike.
All right. Thank you for calling. So grievances, dissatisfaction, that happens. How you express it, I always say, needs to be civil. So more people disagree with the governor. A few said, oh yes, I agree. But more people, based on the calls and the contributions we took on different platforms, disagree with the governor. So is the governor of a state the chief security officer of that state? based on what the experts, of course, most recently my guest, have said, yes. There's a Security Council meeting that happens weekly, I believe, where everyone from every security agency is in attendance. So conversations around security in that state happen at that meeting. There are lots of times we've seen a governor highly influence the police, go beyond influencing to maybe even commanding. So if in those moments they've exercised that power, how come there are moments where they are helpless with the same police force? One thing I can tell you for free that the professionals have told me is that there's something about our constitution that needs to be touched. They're also going to keep having these kinds of arguments. There's exactly 3 minutes between now and 11 a.m. The news comes up then, and of course we talk about our sister, our mother, our very own Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Don't go anywhere.